Hey, what's up? It's Raven, another NFL Clash video. Today we are going to talk about the update that came out yesterday. Dalvin Cook, Micah Parsons. But first, if anybody who's watching this video saw Gorilla's video yesterday, he pretty much went over the same thing. He actually got Micah Parsons, actually used him in a game. But right in the beginning of his stream, he opened up a, where is it? Diamond chest for 1,000 gems. I got jealous, so I'm gonna open up one too. Diamond chest, 1,000 gems. I'm only in Stadium 7, so but we're gonna do this. So it says anywhere between 674 to, was that 892 cards altogether. Let's try this. I think Gorilla got 3 epics. I think one of my sons got 3 epics out of this chest. So let's see what we can get. Here goes nothing. 1,000 gems down the tubes. I'm going to let it open by itself. 12 cards. So 2346 coins. 125 Jonathan Hankins. And I still can't even upgrade him. Xavier Howard, 117. Justin Jefferson, 110. 119 Calvin Ridley's. That makes him a level 8 for me, which is clutch. Jair Alexander, 114. Micah Hyde, 16. Ronnie Stanley, 24. Landon Collins. It says he's new. I'm pretty sure I have him. 23. I have 3 cards left. Kenny Galladay is a level 7. I might have to think about using him. Calais Campbell. I can't tell you that I know what he does. And Tre'Davious White, who I have already. He could be a level 7 also. I was hoping for Dalvin Cook. I was hoping for another Trayvon Diggs. So, screenshot that. Pretty lackluster. I mean, I got the Ridley, which is good. Actually, we'll go upgrade him right now. I think he's on my team. So we will upgrade him for 7 to level 8. I like that. You know what? Let's try out. I'm still working on this team. Very frustrating. Kenny Galladay, we can make him a level 7. And let's try using him for Chris Godwin for right now. Defensively, we're not looking at my defense right now. Tre'Davious White can be a 7, but he's too expensive. Xavier Howard, oh, I don't have enough coins to make him a level 7. All right, well, anyway, we're not here for that. We're here to talk about Micah Parsons and Dalvin Cook. So right off the bat, since we're in the defense, what is his special ability? He receives 100 buff to insight and 50 buff to strength when within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. So what is 10 yards within the line of scrimmage? Pretty much not all the way in the backfield. Most people who play linebackers are going to play them in that zone anyway. So for people who don't know what insight is the ability to track receiver, running back, whoever, offensive player. For cornerbacks and safeties, or specifically cornerbacks, it's how well they cover the receiver. Linebackers is kind of the same, but it's more towards running backs, out of the backfield. He's 6 energy. We'll look at his stats here. He has a 417 strength. He's fast, which is good. Low interception rate, which is kind of disappointing. 357 agility is pretty high. And we've decided that agility is probably one of the main components in getting pass blocks. So, we'll compare him to, let's say, Von Miller, real quick. So Von Miller his agility is 299, and Micah Parsons is 357. So actually, he's way better than Von Miller, except for interceptions, which Von Miller, I don't think I've ever seen Von Miller get an interception ever. So anyway, back to Parsons here. So he's a run stopper. Obviously, we know those. He receives a bonus when tackling all-purpose and satellite backs. And we just compared him. All right, so here's my take on him. I watched Gorilla play with him. He got 2, I think. And he used him pretty much for his entire stream. And he sucks at coverage. Just hands down. He's terrible at covering receivers. Even in prevent defense, he was getting balls thrown over his head. He couldn't cover anybody. So the fact that he's 6 energy and can't cover, even with his abilities, strength buff. I mean, maybe against running decks, which is obviously the meta right now, he might be help out. But my opinion, and my opinion only, he's not worth it. Just like my Tre'Davious White that I just got, that I can't fit. There's no way I can fit the guy in my deck. We'll look at him after this. Okay, so pretty much that's all I have to say about him. Lackluster. Cool that he's in the game, but I mean, if you can find a way to put him, utilize him, then go for it. But my opinion, he's not worth it. Not for 6 energy. While we're still in defense here, Tre'Davious White, I mean, 100 insight buff when close to wide receivers. He's very good at tracking receivers. He's got a high interception rate. Where's his interception rate? Where is it? 524. Compare that to Trayvon Diggs. Diggs is only better than him by 20. And if we look at Bayard, who's not a cornerback, where is he? I think he's right here. Oh, he's a safety. Bayard, where are you? I see Harrison Smith. Oh, because he's on my team. His interception is 405. Wow, he gets a lot of interceptions for me. That's weird. So, obviously, Diggs and White are way better at intercepting than Bayard, but Bayard gets a lot of interceptions for me. But that's probably because of the debuffs I use. All right, but enough about that. Over to the offense. Dalvin Cook. He's 7 energy. Right off the bat. That's a little high. 7 energy. He's right up there with Christian McCaffrey, and he's 1 less than Saquon. And I don't know what Derrick Henry is because I don't use him. He might be 7. He might be 8. I don't know. All right, so he gets a large buff to strength when close to the line of scrimmage. By the way, he's an all-purpose back, so he can go out for passes. When you're running, strength is super key. If you can combo him with a offensive lineman that buffs strength, there's a good chance that he's going to get in the end zone. But let's look at his strength right now. 391. Let's compare him to Derrick Henry. Strength wise, wow, 473. All right, so I think all-purpose backs. Let's try maybe Hilaire. Well, let's look at Saquon. Strength, 391, 371. So he's better than Saquon in strength. But Hilaire, yeah. He beats him by like 80, almost 80. So, anyway, so he's got a high strength. And then he's going to get 150 when placed by the line of scrimmage, which honestly if you're running with him, where you think you're putting him? Right by the line of scrimmage. You're not putting him anywhere else. So we look at his attributes. He's 3 players on the field, 391 strength, 501 agility. Wow, that's big. He has average speed, catching. I don't know why they give me. Oh wait, no, he does have a catching stat at 319. All right, so let's look at that versus Hilaire also. He's better than Hilaire at catching and deception, so he runs better routes too. And I'm kind of curious now about Alvin Kamara, who should be better at catching, and he is 404. He's also 7 energy, and his strength is, wow, super low. I like Kamara. I used him for a while, but anyway. So back to Cook here. So basically, he is a all-purpose back. He can block on passing plays, and he runs balanced wide receiver routes, which we all know because everybody uses all-purpose backs. And we already compared him. So I haven't seen anybody. I saw one guy use him. I think it was Best Defend, and I think he only used him once, and he had scored a touchdown, but he was within 10 yards, so it's nothing that we haven't seen. But anyway, I'd like to try him out, but I'm not sure if I could actually fit him in the deck. I mean, I'd have to build a totally new deck, and right now with this update, still trying to figure out a deck. I played, I think, 5 games this morning. I lost 3, won 1, and tied 1. And I should have, one of the games I lost, I'm not going to say his name, but his level 5, Allen Robinson, caught a pass with no seconds to go over my Diggs and Bayard. But meanwhile, my level 7 Robinson couldn't catch over anybody. So, anybody who watched Gorilla's stream yesterday knows that at the end we talked about how there's got to be better parity in the game. Your level 3 whoever. Actually, I played a guy today with a level 4 Hilaire catching touchdowns. My Hilaire is a level 7, and couldn't catch anything. And that shouldn't be happening. I mean, over like a level 7 Xavier Howard, and I have Diggs and Bayard, Patrick Peterson, Marcus Peters, all high levels, and they're getting beat by a level 5 or a level 4 Aaron Jones. That can't happen. Anyway, so that's that. So they're available in packs now. The event with them will start this coming Monday, the 22nd. We all know the changes in defense. Aaron Donald is 7. Joey Bosa is a 7. I think did Von Miller go up? I don't remember. I mean, if I can look real quick, I know Aaron Rodgers went up. I tried to use him. I think I lost every game with him. Aaron Rodgers went up in passing. Josh Allen went up in passing. Ridley went to a 3 instead of a 2, which kind of stinks. I'm sure I'm missing stuff on defense. Wagner went to a 5 instead of a 4. Let's see. There was a safety. I can't remember. Was it Tre'Davious White? He went. Did he go from? Yeah, he went to fast now instead of average. I mean, it's a good card. I just can't fit him with 6 energy. You can't fit him in there. So Von Miller's a 5. Let's see. Yeah, so Aaron Donald's a 7 now. Bobby Wagner was a 5. There was somebody else, Joey Bosa, which I don't have, is a 7 now, I believe. Yeah. So that's it for that. There's going to be another card balance soon. There's no date, but they want this to play out. They want hopefully the meta to shift a little bit, maybe, from all-purpose backs, the running back spammers that everyone loves. I'm gonna say this for the 10 millionth time. It's something they're working on. Eventually, they want run stoppers to be able to stop the fall forward. They ran into issues in playtesting. They're still working on it. I know people are complaining, but give them a break. They're working on it. I know you want it tomorrow, but they're working on it. The next update, like I said, will be Monday. New event, showdown event, Parsons and Cook. It's probably the same, get 8 passes. Well, actually, it's a running back, so I don't know if passes are in it. It should be like rush for so many yards, then 2 touchdowns, and then win the game. I do have a challenge chest to open up, and I think they're running. Oh, I got 2 of them. They're running, I think, 3 versions of the, or they're running the event 3 times. There's one other thing I got to talk about, but we'll open these first. Brandon Cooks, Derek Carr, Corey Davis, Ryan Kerrigan. When this loads, we'll do the other one. Five cards, coins, Xavier Howard, Trey Turner, Micah Hyde, and James White. Real quick, the last thing that they did in this update was buff the chests. So now you're able to get epics out of gold chests. I don't, the odds of that is I don't know, but it's probably not as good as getting one out of a platinum chest. They buffed the amount of cards that you can get out of these chests. So there's chances now of getting 2 epics out of 1 platinum chest. So that was one of the reasons why they gave everybody, I think, 100 diamonds, gems, whatever, just to compensate. I don't know what they're doing with the lack of platinum chests that are dropping from games. Nobody really brought that up, or I didn't hear anything about it. I know people are complaining about it because I think the same thing. I'm like, why am I getting silver chests from beating a fellow team member, but getting a gold chest for being a bot? I don't know. So that's another thing to look out for. There's no events. There's Field General, where if you want to try a new team, a new deck, go for it. Because I did that, and I think I ended up playing. I played 2 games, and I played against real players both times. I have no challenges. There's no upcoming events. Greatest show on turf, and I think they're giving you gold chests. But I think these chests are I don't say juiced, but there's better chances of getting good rewards out of those. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. This week, my 100th video. I know this is this video comes out, you're like, 102. Why is this 100th video? It's a long edit. It's a big edit. It's taken me hours. And I can't even tell you how many hours it's taken me to put this together. I'm working on it every single day. So I don't want to miss content. So I'm putting out a video on top of editing my 100th video. That'll be out this week. Hopefully by the weekend. Hopefully before that. I have a video with a collaboration from Zoro13, my older son. That'll come out tomorrow. where we talk about our defenses, or at least he talks about his defense and how he runs his defense pre update, and what defense he's running currently. Well, I can't even say currently, at the time. I'm pretty sure people are trying out new decks and nobody's happy with what they initially came up with, and then they see somebody who they played against that worked really well, and like, oh, I'm gonna try that guy. Or somebody starts saying in the Discord, hey, this guy's really good. So everybody's we're still figuring things out. But tomorrow's video, he will show you what defense he was running and what defense he decided to run after the update, after the Donald, the Wagner, Bosa thing. And it's probably changed by then. And I will show you what defense I was using also, where I went on a long string of wins. And right now, my deck is a mess. I'm still trying to figure stuff out. So until then, hang out there. Stay tuned. I got a 100th video coming up. I got a collab with Zorro coming out this week. By the end of the week, we'll have Dalvin Cook, Micah Parsons event showing up. It's really Monday, but today's Wednesday. Well, I recorded this Wednesday, so thank you for listening to me talk. I appreciate it. So please like this video, subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. And I will see you in the next video.